Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. I am Nur Iliani binti Idris, presenting on behalf of my team members, Dr. Nurdiza Haji Ali and Dr. Zohana Muhammad Zain. We are excited to present our current project entitled LexiScience CEFR-Based Lexical List of Science Textbook for Primary Schools in Dual Language Program. This project was inspired to support primary school teachers and students in DLP. DLP is English Medium Instruction Program in the teaching of science and mathematics in primary and secondary school. It was introduced in 2016. In 2017, there were 585 DLP primary school and approximately 42,000 students and more than 2,000 science and mathematics teachers. The number is expected to be more at present. There are two critical issues in the implementation of DLP. Firstly, students' limited English proficiency that affect their learning in English. Secondly, teachers' linguistic readiness to teach in English, which teachers do not have the flexibility to explain the concept of science in English. Our preliminary study shows the readability of science textbook is of CEFR C1. This is due to the unfamiliar lexical, in other words, vocabulary or words in science. What is a suitable CEFR level of reading text for primary school students? Ideally, the language of science textbook is between CEFR A2 to B1. Our preliminary study showed the language of science textbook is at CEFR C1, which is due to the significant percentages of the words are in CEFR B1, B2, C1, C2, and unlisted, which you will see later in the findings. Therefore, this finding brought us to the project. Hence, this project aims to generate CEFR-based lexical list of science textbook referred to as LexiScience used in DLP both in hard copy and digital forms. This presentation focuses on the production of the hard copy. Next, let's move on to the overview of LexiScience project. This project analyzes the language used in science textbook from Year 1 to Year 6 using Text Inspector. Text Inspector is a web-based linguistic analysis tool. It was used to identify the words and text difficulty levels in accordance with the CEFR level. The results are categorized according to topics, lexical level difficulty, meaning, and Bahasa Malaysia translation. The novelty of this project is LexiScience is the first research in Malaysia that used the actual science textbook as the corpus to study. Second, LexiScience is the first science word list based on word level of difficulty according to the CEFR. And third, LexiScience is also the first science word list with Bahasa Malaysia translation. The methodology consists of three stages. Stage 1, developing the corpus. Stage 2, analysis of the text using Text Inspector. And Stage 3, production of the hard copy, including validation and refinement. This is a sample of LexiScience word list from CEFR levels A2 to B1. Please note that CEFR A1 is excluded as it contains determiner, preposition, conjunction, and adverbs, and these are not science words. Note the features of LexiScience are CEFR level, type, vocabulary, meaning, and VM translation. LexiScience is the first science word list with these features. Even the texts were taken from textbook of Year 1 to Year 3, the language used can be at CEFR B2, C1, and C2, and some words are unlisted in terms of the level of difficulty by the readability matrix. Many of the words at CEFR B2, C1, and C2 can be considered as everyday language, and teachers may not realize that the words may be not comprehensible to students. Hence, LexiScience creates the awareness to teachers on potential words that may hinder understanding. Also, teachers may use the meaning in their explanation. Word type is given as sign language may mean differently in everyday context. LexiScience is also for students. BM translation is provided for easy reference to students when reading science textbook. For example, the word edible, boleh dimakan, or explosive, letupan. LexiScience will be presented in two forms, colorful booklet and digital lexical list app. Features in booklet, CEFR level of difficulty will be color-coded, Words are organized alphabetically with meanings. Words are translated into Bahasa Malaysia. Next, in terms of innovativeness, LexiScience is the first science word list based on CEFR level of difficulty. LexiScience is the first science word list with translation. LexiScience is designed based on contextual demands, user-friendly for both science teachers and students. Also, LexiScience is useful as a reference tool to exam and material writers and English teachers. In terms of impact, LexiScience can function like a dictionary to both teachers and students. For teachers, it creates the awareness to them on potential words that may hinder students' comprehension. It offers alternative words, phrases, and BM translation to improve teaching and learning science in English. It is hoped to strengthen the teaching and learning of science. For students, BM translation is provided for easy reference and to empower students to read science textbook independently. It is also hoped to boost students' interest to learn science. In sum, LexiScience is the first science word list with CEFR level of difficulty and translation features, pragmatically designed to meet the demand that is contextual to Malaysia's science education when English is used as a medium of instruction. LexiScience has the commercialized potential. The award received. Acknowledgement. Thank you.